wish I could say otherwise, but it's a royal mess out there today. Chandler, Sayers, take Brookhaven.
You got it, boss.
Christie, Selby, make sure things stay on the rails in the east.
On it.
Cordell, Kelly, Chief wants you to have a chat with Detectives Lee and Ferrara before you set out on patrol.
Will do, Kowalski. What do you know, kid? They got you talking to the detectives already. You must be doing something right.
Hey, Cordell, Kelly, it's good to see you. We're going to be ramping up our gang enforcement in the coming days based on some strong leads we've been getting, and we wanted to loop you in.
The two main gangs in our sights are the Jawheads, my little problem, and Crimson Serpent. Those dopes are being handled by Detective Lee.
While you're out on the beat, we want you to keep your eye out for gang members committing crimes. Once you've resolved the immediate situation, be on the alert for any additional evidence they might have dropped.
If you're able to arrest a gang member, you can also find additional clues by searching them. To take these gangs down, we're going to need enough evidence to make the charges stick.
For now, you can leave the paperwork to us. When you find something, take it to Eugene up in the evidence room. He'll link it to our active cases and keep us posted. Once we get enough evidence, we can try to take down the leaders.
The chief says he wants you in the ocean, but not so deep it's over your head. These might be the biggest operations the precinct runs, but we still need worker bees to take care of the nitty-gritty. That's where you come in. You're on what we like to call run around and deal with crap we don't want to duty, like talking to that scumbag Antonio.
Antonio says he'll pass us info at particular times and places. You'll go pick it up for us. Sometimes it'll be at Kavanaugh's. If he can't make it there, he'll call a prearranged payphone. He says it's the only way he can stay safe. What a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but thankfully for us, he's your pain in the ass. You want to wear the blues? You gotta pay your dues.
We all did it coming up.
Damn right. Oh, while you're up, go ahead and take this to Eugene in the evidence room. He'll talk you through his organization system.
Hey, Cordell. Thanks for bringing this in. I guess now's a good time to talk you through how I keep track of the evidence. Take a look. Averno's gangs all have a hierarchy. We don't want to go after the big boss before we can make the charges stick. To do that, we need evidence. As you gather materials from crime scenes, I'll track the evidence against the gangster's photo. When the detectives think we have enough to make a case, they'll put together an operation to bring them in. We work our way up the chain. We get the low-level guys, and they lead us to the captain. We get the captain, and they lead us to the underboss. Eventually, we'll have enough of a foundation to target the gang's boss, arrest them, and shut down the gang for good. That Crimson Serpent evidence you just gave me is now logged in the right spot. Bring me more, and we'll start filling out the picture. Not all of the evidence you gather will be related to the gangs, but anything that connects to an active gangster will end up in here, logged against the appropriate person. Good luck out there.
You ready to get going on Crimson Serpent?
Tell me what you know about them.
The Serpents have been a player in Averno's drug and arms trade for a few years. Used to be all Chinese, but these days, the place is a regular melting pot. The leader's name is Charles Wong. He tries to play himself off as an upstanding local business leader, but we all know he's got a broader definition of business than most people. Guy's slippery as hell, but he keeps his hands clean. And his profile high, just to spite us. I can't wait for the day we take that smug slimeball down.
How's the investigation going?
Slow. Sometimes I just want these people to get a whole lot less civilized so we could take the gloves off. But that's me. I used to be in tactical. Still miss the adrenaline. These days, it's more paperwork and less battering rams for me, but you get us the goods on these guys, you better believe we're rolling in hard. Our first order of business is Gia Weaver. New to the scene, but very arrogant. Looking to make a name for herself. You keep an eye out for evidence. I'll see if we can link it to her.
Control 1039 in progress.
Understood. Roger that.
Control, we're on it.
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Received. Checking now. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
I'll take care of that for you.
Dispatch, unlicensed vendor activity at my 20. All right, that's
Acknowledged.
enough.
You got this, partner.
You, stop there.
Hey, quit struggling.
Hook 'em and book 'em, kid.
You have the right to remain silent. Control, check this one for priors.
Checking database for records. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
We'll take that. More work for me. Oh, what a surprise.
Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Affirmative, standby. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Well, looky here. You had no reason to make that arrest.
All units, we have reports of a street robbery in Chinatown.
We have a confirmed carjacking underway.
Dispatch to 84, message received.
Hey, you! You have the right to remain silent. Control, check this one for priors.
Checking database for records. All clear on that search, no criminal history.
What have we got here?
Patrol in the vicinity, attend a street mugging in Chinatown.
Central, we'll take that.
You're out of options, dirtwad.
We have units on
All right,
standby
punk,
for
that's
fire.
enough. Halt!
Take her down!
Drop the weapon! Don't make me drop you!
Runner! Shots fired! Book 'em,
You have the
Dano.
right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Affirmative, standby. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Good catch. I'll take care of that for you. Got a narcotics transaction in progress.
10-4. Roger that.
Control, we're on it.
You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Received. Checking now. 84, no infractions on record.
Well, looky here. On it.
Available units, we have a reported 1039 graffiti vandalism at Slipwater Yard.
Control, we're on it.
Hold it. Control, check this one for priors.
Checking database for records. 84, individual is a known felon.
You have the right to remain silent.
Listen up, everyone. Before you get to your regular assignments, we have a special guest who needs our help, and he wanted to talk to you about it himself. This is Spencer Sharp.
Spencer I. Sharp, madam.
Oh, my mistake. Spencer I. Sharp. Mr. Sharp is the curator at the Averno City History Museum, and he's got a situation on his hands.
Hello, officers. I come to you with news of a serious crime. Several artifacts from the museum have gone missing, 20 in all.
They stole them out of the exhibits?
Some, yes. About half were stolen from out in the open. The rest were taken from our vault, which means that whoever made off with them knew what they were doing, and somehow managed to get their hands on a set of keys.
Got any suspects?
I have no earthly idea who would do such a thing. And to tell you the truth, I'm more concerned with finding the lost items than I am with apprehending the culprit.
Okay, you heard the man. Keep your eye out for any of this stuff as you move around the city. Then bring it in, get it to Eugene, and we'll send it back where it belongs.
Thank you, officers. Averno City's legacy depends on you.
Time to earn that paycheck.
Unit 84, investigate a suspicious object that has been observed at the rear of the ACB Bank.
Central, we've located the item. Property of Averno Museum. Doesn't look particularly dangerous. Looks like we need a 4-digit code.
Available radio cars, we have a 1031 burglary reported in Litchfield.
Find the perp, quick! Suspect's not stopping.
She's
Wait
running.
there. All right, that's enough.
84 Adam, we have backup in your vicinity. What do you need?
We need some backup!
10-4.
You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to remain silent. Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Affirmative, stand by. Records indicate prior criminal activity.
At my location.
Dispatch to 84, message received.
On our way, dispatch.
You're too far away.
Suspect vehicle last spotted in Brookhaven. Suspect vehicle identified in Litchfield. Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick intersection 4. Support is standing by.
Need backup at my location.
Affirmative.
Units in pursuit. Stinger is deployed.
backup.
Received. Suspect vehicle last spotted on Apollo intersection 7. We have units on standby if required.
They've ditched the vehicle.
Copy.
Chase him!
You're out of options, dirtwad. We got you, scumbag. You're coming with me. You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Good catch. Okay, they're sober.
All units, multiple sightings of a vehicle drifting between lanes on Fenwick intersection 6.
Central, we'll take that.
Control, check this one for priors.
Received. Checking now. Search returned with an active warrant.
Runner!
Hey!
84 Adam, we have backup in your vicinity. What do you need?
Hook 'em and
You have
book
the
'em,
right
kid.
to remain silent.
That explains the driving. More work for me, oh, what a surprise. Shift's over. Yabba dabba do.
Cordell, you busy?
I always have time for you.
Don't say that too loud. I'm liable to hold you to it. I have an undercover assignment for you. We're getting reports of street races happening across Averno. Same cars keep showing up. We're pretty sure it's some kind of organized group. If they're flouting the law to race like this, we have a feeling they're up to a whole lot more. I want you to keep an eye out, and if you can, work your way into their outfit. Stay incognito. Gain their trust. See what you can find out. You got that?
Yes, ma'am.
These streets won't clean themselves. We've got a vehicle accident.
Dispatch to 84, message received. Copy.
Control, we're on it.
Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Affirmative, stand by. All clear on that search, no criminal history.
Okay, they're sober. Dispatch, eyes on a street brawl at our position.
Roger that.
Drop the weapon!
Assistance is available.
This is your only warning. Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Police officer, no one move!
We have units on standby if required.
Book 'em,
You have
Dano.
the right to remain silent. Oh! Ah! No loitering, folks.
You have the right to...
Nothing to see over here.
Any available units. Street vendors are reporting a possible narcotic sale in Chinatown. Copy that.
Vandal at work in my patrol sector.
10-4.
Central, we'll take that.
All clear on that search. No criminal history.
I'll take care of that for you.
New face, huh? Listen, we don't take prisoners out here. You cross the finish line however you have to, and don't go crying to your mommy about it.
Burglary on our watch.
Roger. 10-4.
On our way,
You have the right
dispatch.
to remain silent. Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
More work for me, huh? What a surprise.
So, with the August gang taking their dirt nap, Crimson Serpent's got a shot at the top. Who would have thunk it? That Charles Wong's been around the block. Guns, trafficking, gambling. Never got as big as the AG, but he runs a serious operation. And yeah, Weaver's one to watch. She's got fire in the belly, and no mistake. And I got a feeling she has a friend or two in uniform, if you catch my drift.
Central, be advised of property vandalism in our vicinity.
Copy.
Central, we'll take that.
Suspect is fleeing on foot. Cuff him up.
You have the
Boots.
right to remain silent.
One perp coming in, dispatch.
Attention all units, we have reports of an aggravated burglary in Mercer Heights.
Central, we got a trash tosser.
Roger. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Runner!
84 Adam, we have backup in your vicinity. What do you need?
Book 'em, Dano!
You have the right to remain silent.
I'll take care of that for you. Ah, quitting time.
Cordell, nice work out there. We got enough evidence to give Weaver her day in court. Antonio got in touch. Says he's gonna call the payphone. Why don't you go talk to him for me?
I got a tip on Weaver. She's on the rooftop on Portalo Hill, right by the gas station. Better get there quick, though. She's a restless one.
He give you anything?
Weaver's at a rooftop on Portalo Hill. We have to go right now.
That's great, kid. I'll call it in. Dispatch, give me Lee.
This is Lee.
We know where Weaver is. Rooftop on Portalo Hill. Heading there now.
10-4. Great work. We're on our way.
Squad car. Looks like someone beat us to her.
Appreciate the donation to my, retirement fund. So yeah, the department's starting to build a pretty serious case on your outfit. If you guys keep leaving loose ends, it could get rough for you.
I'll tell Popov to tighten things up. Anyone new in the department I need to worry about?
Nah, just a rookie. Remember Chief Cordell? His kid.
More cannon fodder. Love it. Hey, who the hell is that?
Christ, it's the Cordell kid!
Police officer, no one move. You have the right to remain silent.
Arrest him!
Hey, Cordell, look who the cat dragged in. Officer Choi.
Come on, Kelly. I thought cops were supposed to stick together.
And I thought they weren't supposed to take kickbacks from crooks for inside information.
Control, check this one for priors.
Received. Checking now.
Central, get the cell ready.
Records indicate prior criminal activity.
Just relax, will ya? Quit struggling.
Come on, Daniel! I expect this from the rank and file, but you know better.
I was working undercover!
Don't try to feed me that, Choi! When Cordell found you, you were delivering our info to the Crimson Serpent!
So I could prove they're dirty!
This may come as a shock, Danny, but we already know the Crimson Serpent commits crimes! Now we just know they commit them with your help! You're a disgrace to the badge officer! At least I won't have to call you that much longer.
Don't do this. I have information to trade. There's a shipment coming in.
From where?
I'm not sure, but it's coming in at the docks.
Oh, it's good to know a ship is going to come through the docks.
It's supposed to be the biggest one they've had all year. Popov is overseeing the drop personally.
Now there's something we can chat about. Thanks for your work today, Nick. You can go ahead and punch out. Looks like Danny and I have a lot to catch up on.
It's time to get moving on the jawheads, Cordell. Let's start with how they operate.
What can you tell me?
They're garden variety punks, wannabe revolutionaries, heads full of garbage and faces full of safety pins. Christ, I'd rather deal with hippies any day, and I frickin' hate hippies. Along with the love of terrible fashion and music, seems they've developed a taste for armed robberies, assault, and smuggling. You name it, there's probably a lowlife doing it.
How's the investigation going?
Well, they're not exactly hiding what they're up to. We just need enough evidence to make the charges stick. The chief said he was going to help me out with some personnel, but then he sent you. We all have to start somewhere. I just don't know why it has to be on my case. Until recently, the Jawheads were a bunch of disorganized small-timers. Something changed when they crystallized around this banned caviar lockjaw, or as I like to call them, audio poison. The band's been an effective recruitment tool. Now kids are lining up to get a taste of living dangerously. So our first order of business is to take them down. I want you to find anything we can tie to Caviar Lockjaw and get it to Eugene, okay?
Another day, another dime.
Looks like your buddy Choi's in a whole mess of trouble, huh? In my experience, it never ends well for dirty cops. Gun running is Crimson Serpent's specialty, so dollars to donuts, that's what's in that shipment. I bet you 50% of the weapons in Averno came from those guys. On the plus side, you stop this shipment, you take away firepower from crooks all over the city. Popov's the real deal, though. He's gonna be a hard nut to crack. I'll keep my ears out for any more info.
All units, multiple sightings of suspected vehicle theft with violence in Bakersfield. Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick Intersection 7. Suspect last spotted Baltimore Terrace. Support is standing by. Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick Intersection 7.
Dispatch, we need backup here.
Roger that. Suspect last spotted at Pilgrim Lookout. Suspect last spotted at Lacoima Bay.
Get closer.
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Smuggler's Cove.
We need some backup.
Acknowledged.
Spike strip is ready.
You're too far away.
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick East.
Ah, they missed it.
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Litchfield.
Get tighter to the suspect.
We have units on standby if required. Suspect vehicle last spotted in Chinatown. Adam, we have backup in your vicinity. What do you need?
Cuff him up, Boot.
Take it easy. You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
What have we got here? Okay, they're sober. On it.
All units, we've got a 911 report of a 1031 burglary in progress in Litchfield.
Wait there.
Arrest him!
You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Affirmative, stand by. 84, individual is a known felon.
More work for me, oh, what a surprise.
Patrol, we had a 911 report of a drug buy in progress in... Haddonfield Point.
Control, we're on it.
Floor it! Chase him!
Take it easy. You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Checking database for records. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Well, looky here. You got this, kid? Control 84 requesting a plate run.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
HQ, this is Kelly. I need a plate check.
Affirmative, stand by. All clear on that search. No criminal history. Multiple reports of a 1039 vandalism in Richbury South. Records indicate prior criminal activity.
You hear that? Get after her! Control, we are searching the vicinity. Stop resisting!
Book 'em, Dano!
You have the right to remain silent. Control, check this one for priors.
Received. Checking now. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
On it.
Multiple sightings of a 1032 auto theft in Richbury South.
She's hit a civilian!
Affirmative. Support is standing by.
We need some backup!
Copy. Suspect vehicle identified in Richbury Park.
Hook 'em
You
and
have the
book 'em,
right to
kid.
remain silent. Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Affirmative, stand by. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Okay, they're sober. More work for me. Oh, what a surprise.
Patrol, we have reports of a possible DUI in Linden West.
On our way, dispatch.
Control, check this one for priors.
Received. Checking now. 84, no infractions on record.
Ah, contraband. You can add DUI to that charges. I'll take care of that for you.
You have the right to remain silent.
Spray can bandits in action.
Copy that.
Wrap it up, partner. It's beer o'clock.
Take it easy. Don't make it worse for yourself.
Assistance is available.
84 Adam, requesting backup.
Copy that.
You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Checking database for records. Search returned with an active warrant.
On it. All right, time to clock out. Just relax, will ya?